So look, as he's seeing, like what he sees on his screen, he sees that I'm still auto attacking, but then look, I just W forward, E, and he's dead. Every time that'll happen, it'll be extremely hard for someone to see. Hey, what's going on, boys? So we got another in-depth video for you guys where I'm just doing a voiceover of one of my live games. I got auto-filled mid, so I'm like, you know what? Let's bring out the Kang, let's bring out the Kong, let's bring out the WUKONG, and let's go in mid lane. So yeah, runes are going to be on screen. Very typical WUKONG runes. We're up against a Karthus with heal, so it's a little annoying. But I'm going to show you guys, as you guys see, not my first lane phase, after we back. A really good way of poking in lane and engaging on them in lane, literally without them expecting it. I'll show you guys. It's a little tip. But yeah, so Karthus, we can just always look to E, Q, or E auto Q, basically every time he's within E range. It's just free, 150-ish damage, 160-ish damage he'll take. And it also gives us 3 stacks of our passive, so we get a tiny bit of regen, so it's nice. So we're just looking to farm here. I think I missed this tank minion. I'm 90% sure I missed this tank minion. Because in my head, while I was playing the game, I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. I'm like, yeah, he missed that tank minion, but then I missed mine. So it's like, okay, nice. So yeah, whenever you're up against Karthus, you always want to make sure that you're kind of within your minions. Usually, because within reason, because if you're near your minions, then that means he's going to be looking to last hit, right? So you could potentially get hit by a Q, but it's better than you get. It's better that you get hit by a Q that's hit with minions, so you actually, don't take the full damage of the Karthus Q, versus trying to dodge a full Karthus Q and you're just getting mangled. Yeah, this Irelia thinks she's slick. I don't know how that her stun hit me. It somehow hit me, so I just killed her. I don't know what she was doing. I have no idea how her stun hit me. I W'd as well, so. Okay, so yeah, it's just one of those things. We're up against a Karthus, boys. Karthus is one of those champs that, is annoying and just constantly throws Qs and doesn't ever want to push up, so you just got to deal with it. Yeah, so we get a good trade here. E auto Q, we get the flash. I'm very annoyed at what happens. I end up dying here, as you guys will see. In about 20 seconds I die. It's just stupid of me, but I'll show you guys as to why I think I died. I'm telling you, I did not see this Karthus Q. I'm pretty sure it was because my skin. My skin is a ghostly looking skin, and same with Karthus Q on the floor. Boys, you do not see the Q on the floor. You don't. First of all, you can barely see him cast it because he just lifts his hands up. Watch. This is just ridiculous, man. Watch this. Look. Where's the Q? You don't even see the Q. It looks like it was from me last hitting or something my skin. I was so what happened? Okay. But anyways, I picked up boots and a pickaxe. We're looking to rush Gore Drinker. I could have W'd here. I thought my auto was going to interrupt his back because, it hit. But I could have W'd to get in range. But my auto didn't interrupt his back. So that's always good. So we just look to shove the wave. That one death really pissed me off. So I start playing really aggressive. And if you guys are enjoying this video, enjoying these types of videos where I do voiceovers of my live games, because I'm able to be a lot more in depth, because 1, I already know what happened, and 2, I'm able to just strictly focus on talking about the game versus talking and playing. So I'm not only able to focus more, so more plays can happen, but I'm able to just strictly talk a lot more whenever I'm doing the voiceover. Who questions my ability? Okay, so the wave's gonna slow shove into me. And a really good trick, boys. So if you're just sitting there auto-attacking minions, I don't know why I didn't eat him there. I don't know why I haven't eaten him yet. He's always been within range. Oh, Kha'Zix is there. Yeah, I didn't want him in the back. Yeah, so a really, really good trick, boys, which you guys will see, is if you're just sitting there auto-attacking the minions, like you're just idling there, just automatically, just not doing anything, you're auto-attacking the minions and you press W, your clone will look as if it's you, like, you know, as if it's exactly the same as you. So what you do is you like auto like once or twice and then you clone, and then it looks like it's you still, but you're invis and you E him. Watch. Actually, no, the minion wave is there. I do it soon, but then I consistently do it. Only thing is it uses up a bunch of mana, so it's a big downside to it. But okay, so Leona came mid, didn't do anything, so just back to farming. These Qs are so annoying, man. It's like I'm playing a mini game the entire time. It's literally like I'm playing a mini game, just dodging everything the entire time I'm playing the game. But, you know, it's Karthus players, boys. It's Karthus players. Get some free poke on him. Look at that. Like, I don't know why I don't do that more often. That's one thing I would have changed in this lane. I would have just done that a lot more often. Like, that did 35% of his HP. I do it here. Yeah, I thought I had mana for my ult. You see that, boys? I don't have mana for my ult, so I didn't kill him literally because of that. Pisses me off. Absolutely pisses me off. That's why I just ult here to make sure when the Rengar jumps on me, it won't hit me. So I got his flash. So, yeah. Absolutely mind-boggling, boys, how I didn't have enough mana for my ult. I'm so annoyed. I miscalculated. It is what it is. So I picked up my whip. I should have put another point in my W here because of, you know, the way I'm going to play the lane. I think that would be really, really good mid lane to max W so that you can constantly poke them. Like, not necessarily max it, but like you can put like 2 points in it so it's level 3. And then you start maxing your E. Because 80 mana is quite a bit, and then it going down to 60 is pretty good. Yeah, look at that, boys. 55% of his HP. And he had no idea it was coming because, you know, it looked like I was constantly auto-attacking the minions. I got this. I'm going to do a video on that. Dude, that Q hitting me there with that 424 damage just from 40 mana of his ability. It's just insane. Bring me a real challenge. But yeah, boys. So you doing that? Yeah. So there he saw me in my ghost. So it is what it is. Because the Q hit me as I was dashing. Okay, so Irelia is here. I don't know what she's doing again, but I just back. I didn't back? What did I do? Oh, it's because yeah, the Karthus, yeah. So that's what happens. I see Karthus was continuing to push up. I'm like, okay, he's low HP, and I have enough mana for a full combo. I should have just ulted him before, but my ult alone wouldn't have killed him because it does less damage than my Q. Like initially. Like the amount of damage it took me to do my Q, my ult would have done less damage in that time. So it's better to use your Q for more burst. Just try to stop me. Got him, yeah. boys, he had no idea. Do you understand that? Like, so I'll rewind and I'll do frame by frame. So look, as he's seeing, like what he sees on his screen, he sees that I'm still auto attacking, but then look, I just W forward E and he's dead. Every time that'll happen, it'll be extremely hard for someone to see. Like you trying to do that, the only thing that they would see, they would have to pay they would have to pay attention to the amount of damage that your auto attacks do. That's the only way that they would be able to tell. They would have to pay attention to your auto attacks on the minions, because as soon as you W, your clone that looks like you is dealing basically no damage to the minions. It's dealing like 35% of the damage that you do. So like say your autos do 100 damage to the minions, it chunks the minions, but if your autos do only 35, it's a visual difference on the minion's HP bar that you're not hitting 100 damage. Like you're hitting a lot less, right? So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, that's literally the only way they would be able to tell. I try to get my E off, but got some nice damage. Look at that, 50% of his HP. Literally did half his HP in a single combo. E auto Q whip, and I get the kill. Look at that. Look how dumb that is. Like, look how dumb that is, boys. It's insane. So I just E the back minions, I believe, and then I just whip. Yeah. I think I get 2 plates here. Can't remember. I should have used my trinket somewhere. Yeah, okay, so now I just shove in the next wave, I think. Because... yeah, there we go. I just wanted to playtest something. I was like, let's just see if it's on the clone whenever I W. Cart this ult, but it wasn't, so it's good to know. That was just more so I wanted to confirm something. So bot got a double, or their jungler got a double kill bot lane. It is what it is. Okay, so I picked up boots, and then I'm just picking up a long sword. Boots is just really, really good versus Karthus, like level 2 boots, because, you know, dodge all those Qs. And plus, like, Merc Treads, because they have a decent amount of CC. They have Irelia stun. I think they have... their bot lane, but... I know they have Rengar stun, too. So, like the snare. Oh, yeah, Samir, Seraphine. Yeah, I don't know what the Irelia, or the Leona was doing. Let's just rewind and take a moment. She misses that and continues to go in that way. Ease that, misses that. Just a complete disaster, and I die because of it. Just a complete disaster. Boys, I need to do it once more. I'm sorry, I have to do it once more. So she spam ping and she's like, oh, I'm coming, don't worry, alright. Whiffs the ult, just literally hits the tank minion. Misses the E, and doesn't even get the demolish proc. That's the only reason why I was staying there, by the way. Because the demolish proc was ticking, and she didn't attack the tower to kill it with her demolish proc. Absolutely boggled my mind. Absolutely boggled my mind. Unreal. Quality player. So his Rengar is in a terrible position. Terrible position. Yeah, I don't know, boys. That Leona play really, really bothered me, because it's like it was just completely avoidable death. What happens here? I don't remember if anything happened. Oh yeah, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. We got Irelia ult off of that. It is what it is. My bad, I was shoving without having any vision. And there was no pressure on the other lane, so they would have only came mid, so that was just a bad play on my end. Every mistake is a lesson. So I'm more so looking for the Irelia here. So she warded that because I'm like, you know what? Let's kill this bitch, right? Like, let's kill her. But obviously, she wasn't top lane. She was there, but wasn't able to kill her. She just warded, so.
My place is at the top.
What happens? I'm just gonna fast forward. Where did I die? Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I'm completely just dominating them 1v2. I have no idea. I couldn't do any damage to the Irelia here. She had fully stacked passive and she has ninja tabbies. But you know, she's building versus a Yone and I'm building versus a Karthus. So she has plated steel caps and I have Merc treads. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, boys. So I think now, what do I end up building? I think I'm still building towards Cleaver, if I remember. Yeah, Cleaver.
Adapt to all situations.
I think it's a bit stale for like the next 2 minutes. On my screen at least. I think I never follow this Leona's pings ever since that one play.
Never settle for second.
Let's see. What happens here? Oh yeah. So I'm 1v3ing right now. So, and the Karthus ult is just, or the Karthus E is just destroying me. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Karthus E is just absolutely destroying me. My team dies. So I just buy my Cleaver and go back mid lane.
You got it.
So there I was just autoing the jungle camps a little bit just to get my passive stacking before this fight. I tried to eat them so much and I couldn't do it. So I just ulted there for the movement speed. So annoyed that my E didn't hit anyone there. Well, I couldn't E anyone, I should say. They were just out of range ever so slightly. Oh yeah, Kha'Zix and I do a pretty sick play here. Nice. So I just start building towards my Sterax now. Sterax is just going to be one of those good items because I'm, you know, a very, very important team fight champion. So I need to survive as long as I can, and that's exactly what Sterax is going to do. So we just like to grab drag. I think it just gets destroyed like, extremely fast. Yeah, that was maybe a 4-second dragon. So what happens here? I think the next team fight went. Oh yeah, Rengar's here a lot.
Who questions my
Happens, yeah. Nice, so we got that. I'm not exactly sure. I think the Irelia flashed, if I was watching it right. I'm not exactly sure why she flashed. Yeah, so Rengar's doing Rengar things and jumping to our ADC. So he uses oracles to see, you know, the clone. But, I mean, it didn't really matter. I used my clone for Or I use my W as like a gap closer anyway, so I didn't get that tank minion. Feels bad. What happens here? Oh yeah, I was zooming in there and I'm like, like how far zoomed in are you whenever you're fully zoomed in? I'm like, I wonder if I could do a video like that, fully zoomed in on like Warwick or somebody. Obviously it'd be at normals, but Warwick fully zoomed in. But I think it'd be better to make it on Wukong or something. Actually, then again, Wukong, I would never be able to use my E on somebody. I think that'd be fun to do a fully zoomed in game on Warwick because I'm still able to use my Q on someone. I can't necessarily like ult them very well, but Karthus ults me here. Alright. I should have just used my Gore Drinker there. I don't know why I didn't, but it's fine. Just to heal up a little bit. I had grievous wounds on me, so I think that's why I didn't. That's why I back, grab my Stair Axe.
Never settle for second.
This was close. He actually kept going for me like a dummy and flashes out, and then Kha'Zix gets him. I don't know why he kept going for me. My ult's almost up. Nice. I'm like, alright, enough of your shenanigans. I just flashed for her. She flashed away from me, so I'm like, nah, I ain't having none of that. I'll just flash. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why he was pinging Baron whenever 4 were dead. We could have just gotten the inhib and towers because 2 of them are up in 30 seconds, so it would be a 5v3. We get him. He just got chunked. That was a really good snipe on the Jhin. This Jhin was landing some clutch W's the whole game. But that's basically the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up down below. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching. Peace out.